Welcome. I know often we've met here to talk about changes we want to make in our lives, and that's a good thing, and certainly it's something that always deserves attention. But let's take that from a little more practical standpoint at the moment. Certainly there are all things there are all kinds of things that we might want to do in our time and with our lives. But focusing on some good ones is important, and we all have our list of those. And what I'd like to suggest here is that instead of throwing yourself off into one of those right now, you do a little self-assessment in terms of what your life really is like now in light of various categories of things. Let's suggest that maybe one of those categories is physical activity. Another one is, say, learning. A third one might be love, empathy, companionship. And fourth one might be self-exploration or some kind of interior learning. Okay, so we've got these four areas. The next thing to do is to assess for yourself how much attention you are giving to each of these areas, what kind of role it plays in your life, and just look at it. Just see how much of your life is devoted to love and empathy, how much to learning, how much to interior work, how much to physical activity. And there's no right answer here. Eventually there'll be a right answer for you, but right now, just look. Just see what those values are, because the next thing to do after you've done this assessment is to decide how you want to change things. For example, maybe you want to bring up your level of physical activity, or maybe you want to give more attention to your family and loved ones, or you want to spend more time learning about things or what's important to you. All right, there will be some changes. Now, the next thing to do is to try to implement some of those changes the best you can. Make a plan if necessary, make an activity schedule, make a list, whatever it takes to include those things that you are not now doing or that you want to change, increase, decrease, and so forth. Then do it, and then do a reassessment, but not too soon. I'd suggest maybe a month, because sometimes changes are uncomfortable, sometimes new activities may be difficult to learn, and sometimes it takes a little while to catch on that these really aren't the right things, or that you should be doing something different, or you really do need to do more of these things. But it takes a while to make that assessment. So give yourself, say, a month, and then run through that list and do another assessment. See how much things have changed. I'll bet you'll learn a lot, and I'll bet even more that it's useful and it will help you get those things you really want. Good luck with that. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel.